hello there, brave soul. Or, should I say, future ghost bait. Today, we're boarding the RMS Queen Mary, a ship so haunted, even ghosts leave bad Yelp reviews. But before we get all spooky, let's play a little game, shall we? Would you spend a night alone on a haunted ship? What's scarier, ghosts, clowns, or running out of Wi-Fi? If you heard 3 knocks on your cabin door at 3 a.m., would you A, open it, B, hide under your blanket, C, yeet yourself off the ship? Personally, I'm team hide under the blanket and pretend I'm a dead moth. Because on the Queen Mary, pretending might be the only thing that keeps you safe. In 1936, she was the pride of Britain, a floating palace, royalty, celebrities, soldiers, dreams, and death. Over 49 recorded fatalities, countless tragedies, and something else that never left her decks. They call it Door 13. The fireman John Pedder was crushed to death there. His spirit? Still waiting for help. Jackie drowned here. Today guests hear a child's laughter, echoing from a dry, broken pool. Room B340. Guests fled in terror, now sealed shut. Some nights you can still hear knocking from inside. From chills in the boiler room to apparitions in 1930s garb, those who dared to stay have terrifying tales to tell. During WA2, Queen Mary became a troop ship. 300 men died in a collision with HMS Curacoa. Survivors say their screams echo still beneath the waves. Night after night, visitors awaken to invisible hands pulling at them, nightmares of drowning, breath stolen from their lungs. If you hear 3 knocks on your cabin door at night, whatever you do, don't answer. At night, reflections move when no one's there. Some visitors report seeing themselves smile when they weren't smiling at all. A little girl's ghost roams the second-class cabins. She knocks softly and whispers, "Can I come in? I'm lost." Never open the door. A forgotten chapel deep inside the ship harbors something darker. Investigators emerge with scratches beneath their clothes. Some visitors don't leave the Queen Mary empty-handed. They bring home nightmares, and sometimes something worse. 2011. A seance goes terribly wrong. Candles snuffed out. A voice captured on tape. Not human. Steel traps energy. Tragedy feeds it, and the endless sea amplifies it. The Queen Mary is a battery of sorrow, dreams, and death. Beneath the luxury, the Queen Mary is a labyrinth of steel and shadows. In Shaft Alley, a crewman's corridor near the engine rooms, terror has a permanent home. Visitors report hearing frantic footsteps followed by a desperate blood-curdling scream, echoing down the empty hallway. One security guard chased the sound, only to find himself completely alone, until he felt icy fingers wrap around his wrist. In the grand ballroom, the ship once hosted the finest weddings. Some say it still does. Guests describe hearing music from nowhere, champagne glasses clinking, laughter, even fleeting glimpses of a bride in white, dancing with an invisible partner. One guest even captured a blurry figure in a veil, standing alone by the window, staring out at the black ocean. Elevators on the Queen Mary sometimes operate on their own. Staff have documented lifts moving floors without human input. During Joyoji Wettu's, Queen Mary's infirmary was overwhelmed. Wounded soldiers stacked 2 to a bed. Many never left. Staff still glimpse a nurse in blood-stained whites wandering the hospital wing, sometimes pushing an invisible gurney, sometimes vanishing mid-step. Don't be afraid, and they hear her say, but her smile, they describe it as wrong. All right, you're here with me, but imagine for a second you're trapped alone on the Queen Mary. You're in a dim hallway. It forks left and right. To the left, cold air spills out, almost like breath. To the right, faint music plays, even though you know the ballroom is empty. Which way would you go? Drop it in the comments, left or right. Witnesses have seen a woman in a long black dress, standing at the end of corridors, watching, waiting. Her face, they say, is never fully visible. One worker followed her once, only to find her vanish into the steel wall, leaving behind the scent of roses and ash. In 1999, a tour guide went off script. He led a group into areas that had been sealed off for decades. Halfway through, he vanished. They searched for hours. No trace. The only thing they found was his flashlight, lying on the wet floor, still turned on. Some say he joined the Queen Mary's permanent passengers. What would you do if the ship called your name? Because some guests swear they've heard it. You made it to the end. Or did you? If your lights start flickering later, totally not my fault. Now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. If you could explore any haunted place in the world, where would you go? Would you stay a night on the Queen Mary, or nope out real quick? Have you ever experienced something supernatural yourself? Tell me everything down below. And hey, if you enjoyed getting spooked with me today, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button to join the spooky squad. And don't forget to turn on all notifications, or you might just miss your warning. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You're officially braver than 95% of the internet. Stay safe, guys, and most importantly, stay spooky. See you in the next one.